The other parts of the comments that really stood out to me with Jerod Mayo talking about Drake May in the quarterback room was a New England Patriots head coach was asked a direct question about a thought process on a roster decision, and we got an answer, Devin. Like, we got a detailed answer. You know what I'm saying, Devin? What we're getting
I know exactly what you mean. I think it's
What's up?
Those media people up in New England. They don't know how to really react. I think they're just like, he's answering questions. Let's just ask more and more questions. And Mayo, he has been very open in discussing things and been, I think, at sometimes like brutally honest and maybe too honest for the liking of some of the people in the building. But I think he's paving his own path. He's not trying to be like Bill. He's not trying to be like anybody. He's just being himself. And I think the players will see that and they'll really want to play for him. They'll want to really buy into what he's bringing. That's the kind of guy he's been. You know, when I shared the locker room with him as a player, then as a coach, he's been very open. He's been just a straight shooter and tell you exactly how it is. And I think guys will respect that. And, you know, I think he'll still manage and learn, you know, the things he wants to say and doesn't want to say. And I think he'll be calculating. I think he does a little bit of that already. So I'm excited to see, you know, he's obviously a good friend of mine. So
yes.
I'm excited to see him just perform this year as a head coach and kind of really take over those reins and really get comfortable in that position.
Yeah, your first year in the pros was his third, and then you played 6 seasons with him. And then obviously he was on the coaching staff in New England until you retired. So what's your best guess on what's going to be his biggest difference? What's going to be the biggest difference between him and Belichick this year, Devin?
Yeah, I think for this team right now, I think it'll be his opportunity to really relate and try to push these guys in a direction that I don't necessarily think we'll see the results maybe right away or all the time. But I think his ability to really get these guys to understand we have to get better day by day, week by week, and we have to progress to something down the line, I think will be his kind of selling point. I think the difference is when you get to New England, you play under a guy like Bill Belichick, there is no progressing to possibly be good next year. Like when Bill Belichick's your head coach, it's all about how do we win as many games this year and have a chance to win a championship, because that's what his aura is. That's everything he's about. It's what he's established in this league. So I think with Jerod and his ability to really get to know these players, and you know, a lot of these players are already there under him, especially on the defensive side. They already know him and they know how he operates. So I think he'll get this team to really see the future. And I think of it very similar to Arizona with John Gannon last year. Like, yeah, they didn't win a lot of games, but when you watch that team play, each week they were out there playing their butts off. They were looking better. They had some big upsets. You talk about Dallas and Pittsburgh, some big wins in the season, even though the season didn't work out the way that they wanted to. I know they're excited going into 2024 because of what they established a year before. And I think Mayo will try to have that same type of energy and attitude with this team this year.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.